Hey guys, welcome to Super Days of Super Dave. You're probably going, "Where's Janeda?" I don't know. No, I'm kidding. It's all good. It's all perfect. Things pop up sometimes and everything. But this is Super Dave, Director of Training with Best Life Creation Society. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Welcome to Super Days of Super Dave. We're going to talk about the understanding that it feels good to feel good. It really does. Um, I think it's kind of funny that people can tend to forget that. They tend to forget, like, well, I feel really good, but since I'm feeling really good, let me figure out why. It's almost like there's this goofy sort of like, now that I'm feeling good, let me research why I'm feeling good. It's kind of like funny because when we think about it, like, let's just say a real easy example, like if we're enjoying a meal, if you were enjoying a meal, you just enjoy it. You don't try to ponder, why do I like this thing that I like, right? I just had a really good meal recently and I didn't go, but why do I like this so much? Why is this so? Can you see how silly that sounds? Can you hear how ridiculous that sounds? But sometimes, for some reason, when it comes to our own feelings and when we're our own ability to feel, instead of allowing ourselves to enjoy what feels good, we think that we need to discuss it. We think that we need to deliberate on it. We think that we need to, you notice I said the words think, because it is all thinking. We think that we need to dissect it and discover why we're feeling so good. I don't know about you guys, but when I'm feeling and flowing with my own alignment, to try to figure out why I'm feeling so good, that's just so ridiculous. And it's incredibly time consuming, and it doesn't allow you to really sit there and enjoy what feels good to you. So, hi, Jen. Happy, beautiful day to you, too. Um, yeah, and I was really inspired because today we had our business classes, but it was this whole idea and this concept of it just feels good to feel good. And it's this understanding, too, and this is another quote that we've said um, with everything that we do in the training, which is that an unhappy journey leads to an unhappy end. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is that um, so often people are like, "Oh, when I do this, then I'll feel good. When this takes place, then I'll feel good, and then I can get better at feeling good. When I get so much money, or when this relationship comes in, right, or when my business does this, as soon as that takes care of it, baby, then I'm going to be feeling good." But if we put that sort of viewpoint out there, we're missing out on one of the greatest things, which is we have right here, right now, which is our own beautiful ability to feel good, or as good as we can, right now, right here, instead of thinking that our feeling good is down the road. That's why it even refers to, even in personal development, as feel good now. We don't even call it feeling good later, or feeling good when this takes place, but oftentimes it's trained as feeling good now. We even have a class that we do on Best Life on Saturdays, which is called Feel Good Now Training. Why? Because now is all that matters. And the perfect place to flow forward in the moment is now, is right now. And Jen's saying, trying to figure out is a drawing back energy. Yeah, exactly, Jen. It's kind of like, and I love the analogy that Jen and I use in classes a lot of the time, which is if you were driving in a car and you're looking at your front windshield, when you're looking out the front of your windshield, you're not trying to put a telescope on the front of your windshield so that way you can see miles and miles and miles down the road. No, you're feeling and flowing in the moment. But you're also not looking down at your floorboard and being like, I'm here, I'm in the moment, and I'm paying attention to what's right in front of me. That's not paying attention to what's right in front of you either. But when we're wonderfully focused right there, feeling good, flowing forward with what feels good to us, it's just such a calming feeling. The other thing that we don't do either is that when we're driving, we don't consistently keep looking in our rearview mirror to make sure nobody's going to hit us, because what are we not paying attention to? What's right in front of our face, right? It's this understanding, guys, that we came here to be deliberate creators and deliberate allowers. So there's no reason to be just thinking, well, whatever comes comes, and I'll just kind of roll with it. I don't know about you, but even when you hear that, how does that make you feel? For me, it makes me feel like such a wimp and a victim, and like I don't have any control over what I co-create in my own life. And for me, that just doesn't feel good. But it does feel good? Knowing that I am the deliberate creator, knowing that I do create my reality, knowing that the law of attraction is unbiased, and whatever I put my attention and focus on, I get more of. And just feeling that, oh, that feels so good. And then when I feel good, I go, yeah, that feels good to feel good. Oh man. And then you just move into such a beautiful space of just enjoying it. So yeah, but happy that you're here. Happy you guys are all here checking this out here this beautiful Tuesday, whether it's the morning or the afternoon or the evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. But Jen's saying, feel good now, then enjoy flowing forward. Yeah, exactly. Because you feel good in the moment, and then you find yourself enjoying yourself flowing forward. You don't have to figure out how to enjoy yourself. Think about it like this: has anyone ever had to tell you, or let's put it like this instead? Have there ever been times in your life when someone was trying to tell you how to feel good, and you knew it didn't feel good, but you knew it did feel good? And how did that make you feel? Didn't it feel? And I'm just feeling this energy on this, but didn't it feel irritating? Didn't it feel annoying? Didn't it feel, oi? Didn't it feel stressful or frustrating? Well, guess what? If you said yes to any of those things, guess what? Congratulations. You have awareness of knowing that it didn't feel good to not feel good. Yeah, that's one of the big pieces with this. It feels good to feel good. And when it doesn't feel good, it really doesn't feel good. And we don't have to question it. Yeah, but could there be ways that I make this frustration feel good? No, because that's like saying, like, and we'll take a really easy example, that you're asking for this thing that you desire, say a car, because you're excited for all the stress it's going to give you when you get it. That's not why we ask for things. We ask for things because we feel we're going to feel better in the receiving of them. Everything, again, whether it's the greater job, more income, greater relationships, more freedom, more happiness, more joy, more success, whatever it is in our life, we're asking for it because we feel that we'll feel better in the receiving of it. And because guess what? Everything that we've asked for, everything that we continue to ask for, it does feel good. And why is that? Because of the beautiful vibrational vortex, right? This beautiful swirling, twirling, increasing, ever sifting and sorting energy that is there vibrationally. And anytime, guys, anytime that we ask for what we want in life, it's vibrationally created. But here's the magical thing: anytime we experience any sort of contrast, what we want is created too. Oh yes, anytime we experience any contrast to any degree in any subject, what we want is already vibrationally created in our vibrational vortex, in that swirling, twirling, ever expansive, ever wonderful, flowing and going and moving and grooving energy. I'm not sure why I did that little dance, but there you go, little entertaining dance. But I want to say hi to a few people. Hello, Mansoor. So happy that you're here. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful day to you. And Jen's saying, yes, we all get to feel our feelings and decide what feels good to us. Yeah, we really do. And, it's the understanding too, guys, that our feelings are individual to us, which means that my feelings are not your feelings, and your feelings are not my feelings. And we may have similar feelings, but your internal guidance system is your internal guidance system. My internal guidance system is my internal guidance system. Mansoor, your internal guidance system is yours. Jen, your internal guidance system is yours. Scott, your internal guidance system is yours. Our internal guidance system is ours, and it's individual and it's unique to us. And since our internal guidance system is individual and unique to us, a big piece that comes with that is really honoring what we're feeling when we're feeling it. I talked about this example in class, but it was such a good example. I used it in both the classes. But last night I had an opportunity to just continue to feel and flow in my own alignment. And I felt inspiration to go to Jamba Juice. Jamba Juice here in the States, for those that know what I'm talking about, fresh squeezed juice and smoothies and yum, right? Tasty things. And I knew it was something that I was adding to what feels good already. This wasn't like something that I was doing to feel good. I was already in the space of feeling good, and then I felt inspired to take action and get in the car and drive to Jamba Juice. Well, as I was driving there, I was feeling really, really good too. I was delighting in the music. I was delighting in the satisfaction of how I'm going to feel when I would get this Jamba Juice. And guess what happened, guys? Jamba Juice was closed. Closed. Well, so people would say, well, that's not a big deal. No, it's not a big deal. But here's the key with all of this: I actually expressed to myself how I feel about it. And it was very brief, but it was like, oh man, that's not my preference. Dang it. And then guess what I did? took a deep breath, kind of smiled a bit and laughed and said, "You know what? I'm bound. There's bound to be something better here. There's bound to be something more, that feels even better in this moment." So what did I do? I just flowed forward. And I flowed forward and I started to have this wonderful energy of appreciation. I started to appreciate how free I am to drive. I started appreciating the different variety of music and the different variety of experiences and my ability to feel and flow with my alignment and how good that's feeling. And like lightning bolt, that didn't hurt, it wasn't uncomfortable, didn't feel weird, it just wonderfully came in, just like a soothing energy. Didn't even give me chills, it just came in. I thought, you know what? I can go to this gas station that I know has smoothies that I could get, and the gas station is usually open all the time. Perfect. Oh, this is so good. And then I was flowing forward. And as I was flowing forward, I had to laugh and say, that's perfect, because if that contrast of Jamba Juice not being open wouldn't have occurred, I would have never had this desire. Isn't that fun? And guys, that's just what life is for all of us, too. Just allow yourself to feel what you're feeling in the moment, right? And I was really, really honest with what I was feeling in the moment. And two things I did not do was I didn't say, oh well, I don't really deserve it, and it's it's not really that big of a desire, and I don't, and maybe the universe doesn't want me to have it. That's the first thing I didn't do. And the second thing I didn't do was start to raise a stink about the contrast. Oh, Jamba Juice, how dare you don't be open when I desire? I'm going to boycott this, and I'm going to write a scathing nasty review. Didn't do either one of those, did I? No, I just acknowledged what I was feeling in the moment, flowed forward with the honesty of what I was feeling, and then just kept moving forward. So yeah. So I see a couple more people here. Hi Tracy and hi Suela. Welcome, welcome. Happy beautiful day to you guys. Yeah, it's all about just really trusting what you feel and honoring the energy of whatever it is that you're feeling in the moment. So happy day to you too, Tracy. Um, because by really allowing yourself to be honest with what you're feeling in the moment, you can acknowledge in brief what you're feeling and then flow forward. Again, those thoughts, that inspired thought to go to the gas station was only able to come in because I had flowed forward, because I had acknowledged what I felt and pivoted into what would feel a little bit better, because I had now moved forward from what I was previously thinking to a new thought. And in that space of being in that new thought, I was able to be in the receiving mode for everything that I wanted, which was to feel really good about the next thing I was going to be drinking, which was this mango smoothie. So Jen says, we are all unique and individually expanding our life experience and all of the universe. Amen. Amen. Yeah. So just know that you are all unique. You are all special. You are all, yeah, you guys are all unique and special with your own beautiful vibrations. And that they're your vibrations. So I'll pause there for a second because I'm going to grab another drink of water. But if you guys have any comments or anything that you want to add or any expansions or questions on anything that we've talked about, feel free. Now's the time. Yeah, I mean it's about this understanding too that we're in this positive expectation, and yeah, and what you want and what feels good to you is so important to you. Your preferences are so important, just like Jen says. Yeah, your preferences are so important. So honor that importance. It's like this feels good, this doesn't feel good. Okay, good. Be honest with yourself and know that it's important that you know that. And guys, the only way we can really know what we want is by having clarity on what we don't want. Here's the thing with this, though, that people get gummed up on. They think that that means that they need to know everything that they don't want to know what they want. No, it means in that moment, anytime you see any sort of contrast, guess what? What you desire is created vibrationally. So if you're going, man, I don't like the way that guy talked to me, guess what? The respect and the kindness of what you're desiring is in your vortex. If you're feeling a shortage when it comes to money or business or finances, guess what? The abundance of what you want is inside your vortex. Anytime you're feeling like reprimanded or feeling like you need to do something, guess what? The freedom and the joy and everything that you're wanting is in your vortex. It's all there. It's all there. And by feeling and flowing forward, being honest with what you're feeling, allowing yourself to just, in essence, relax with what you're feeling, oh, there's just so much more to come. There's just so much more to come. And, part of everything that we talk about in the training too is the understanding that, one of the things about being in the receiving mode is also about being an excellent receiver. Yeah. When you guys are feeling good, are you allowing yourselves to continue to feel good? Or do you think that you're not worthy? Do you think that you're not deserving? Because guess what? You are. Source God in the universe only sees you in a space of worthy. Source God in the universe only sees you in a space of feeling and flowing. Source God in the universe, sees you in this space of you are perfect, you are worthy, you are deserving, you are unlimited, you are abundant, you are loving, you are respected, you are respectable, you are all these things. And so, guess what? Anytime that you're feeling that, that's another wonderful indicator. Let me phrase it. Anytime you're feeling that contrast, anytime you're feeling that negative emotion and you're going, ooh, that doesn't feel good, it's not even because it doesn't feel good. It's because in those moments, consider this, we're truly now viewing it in a completely different way than the way source, God, universe see it. And so there's like this big discrepancy because before you were like right here, right? You're feeling really good, feeling really good. Sources, you're cruising all right along, right? And then here's what happens when you decide to be like, ugh, I'm not liking this. Guess what? Here's source though. But do you see this separation? But guess what? You're still going forward, both of you. You're both still flowing. But then guess what happens? And it's not to say this is better or this is worse. It's just to show that this is different. This is source. This is you in those spaces of contrast. But guess what? Once you acknowledge what you're feeling, okay, not my preference. What will feel a little bit better? Do you see what's happening? You're getting closer and closer and closer. You're closing up the gap. And then guess what? Now you are here again as one. Kind of funny that we tend to do this, isn't it? Little awareness there maybe, because what are we doing? We're wonderfully aligned. We're wonderfully in harmony with ourselves and also the essence of who we truly are, the God, the universe, the source, the inner beingness, the unlimitedness of who we are. So Jen was saying God's source enjoys it most when you physically manifest what they have given from your asking. Yeah, exactly, Jen. That's exactly right. They're delighting in handing you what feels good. They're delighting in giving you everything that you've asked for. They're delighting in seeing you feel so good. They're delighting in it. So don't ever think like, well, that's selfish. My response would be is, yes, it is selfish. And allow yourself to be selfish. Who knows better what you want than yourself? Who knows better than what you want than you? Who knows that? Take that in for a second. Who really knows more what you want in your own life and with your own desires than you? Yeah, there may be some opinions of others. There may be some ideas of what people think you should do and have to do. But only you alone knows what feels best to you. And so to trust that and to honor that. Yeah, Jen saying, allow yourself to enjoy all of life. Amen, Jen. Yeah, because even with my example, I enjoyed the contrast. I enjoyed the new birthing of the idea and of the desire. I enjoyed my ride to the gas station. I enjoyed my ride to Jamba Juice and driving past it and going, cool, I notice all the lights are off and the sign's off. I don't have to go and get in the parking lot and figure out, is it really open? No, it's not open, right? I could just keep flowing forward and I could enjoy it and be like, okay, good. I enjoyed talking to the lady that I purchased my smoothie from, right? I enjoyed watching my smoothie be mixed. There's like a little milkshake mixer, that you can do milkshakes and also it's a pretty nice gas station, guys. I'll just say that. But I enjoyed all of that. And then even when I came home, guess what? I enjoyed delighting in drinking my smoothie. And I don't remember what I did after that, but whatever it was, I can tell you for one, I absolutely enjoyed it. I absolutely delighted in it. So, yeah, really allow yourselves to just live and love all of life and all of life that it has to offer. So, yeah, I kind of feel that this is sort of wrapping up here pretty nicely just on this spot right here. So, um, grant yourself the beingness. Allow yourself to know that it feels good to feel good. And as you're feeling good, just enjoy it. Because guess what? Then there'll be more things to feel good about. And guess what? Just enjoy that because then there'll be even more things to feel good and enjoy about. And just allow yourself to just feel good with what feels good and just know, don't think, just know that there's more coming. And wherever you are with this journey, you're doing perfectly. You've done it perfectly. You are perfect in this. You can never get this wrong. So my suggestion is as you feel and flow forward, just take this all in. Wherever you are with this, just know that you are perfect. Source sees you as perfect. I see you as perfect. Give yourself beingness to you. Ooh, yeah, Jen's saying grant yourself beingness to yourself. And I would say give yourself a break. Let yourself off the hook. You're doing great. You're doing awesome. Source is not condemning because there was nothing to condemn in the first place. God never condemned you because there was nothing to condemn in the first place. So you are beautiful, you are brilliant, you are talented. Allow yourself to feel and flow forward with whatever you're feeling, whenever you're feeling it. Acknowledge what you're feeling and just keep on flowing, guys. It's the best way to just feel and flow. Relax and allow yourself to receive. It's really that easy. So until we speak again, this is Super Dave with Best Life Creation Society, signing off and saying, may you continue to live and love your best life with Best Life, and we will talk again very, very soon. So, mwah! Love you guys.